Hello everyone, welcome back. My name's Samantha. This is the Budget Mum UK and today's video is so interesting and I'm really excited to share this. I really hope you stick around because there's been lots of changes, lots of developments and things that I think you're going to find really useful. I know I have already just having a quick glance at it. So without further ado, let's get stuck in to this video. Alright, so as you can see from the title, this video we are going to be closing down September, looking at where my money went and seeing how much I've got to start October with. If you watched my last video, I said there's been some big changes. Some of those you're going to start to see implemented right now in this one going forward. It feels like a fresher way of doing it for me. It feels like a more proactive, a more ready way of doing it. So I know it's coming, I know what to do, I know exactly where my money's planning on going, and I just feel more organised and more prepared, if that makes sense. So before we do that, let's have a look at September. What should have happened basically. So as you know, I do tend to do like an overview of the month. That didn't happen, but what I did do was I still went out for Mum's birthday, which was paid for, didn't have to pay for anything there. I did go out on the evening with some friends. I actually went out less than 6, not that it really makes a difference because I still managed to spend all my money. And then I did go to the theatre and I needed money for that. So the idea behind this calendar is just basically to help me prepare and know where I need to be putting my money going forward for the month. So there's no surprises, there's no, I completely forgot I need to budget for, whatever it is. So that's the idea behind that. That didn't really change. Going forward, I'm going to be coming back and forth to this, and I've seen other people do it, and I think actually it's a really good idea. Maybe having a look at just jotting down anything that occurred in the day so I can see as I'm spending. It's just that accountability, it's that mindfulness, and it's basically just taking responsibility for your actions. And I'll be honest, I used to be one of those people who just literally didn't even look at my account for, it could easily be weeks sometimes, just tap the card, great, and before you know it, the money's gone and you don't even realise where you've gone. And I think by looking closely and watching day by day, you can only be, doing yourself a favour really, basically. So that's that. I wanted to put my goal for month, which was to reduce the attach. I'll swap it. I have done that. And when I do my week 1 cash stuffing, which will go up in a couple of days, hopefully on Friday, ready for October, then you'll see that. So you'll find out what I managed to do and where I managed to reduce that, which I have done quite significantly, so I'm really pleased with myself. So that's that. So I can put that to one side, worth keeping hold of in case we need to check back through. Now these are my weekly trackers that I completed with you guys on the videos as we went through them. And this is another new document that I've created where my money went in the month of September. I thought, as well as just, doing it week by week, I think as a reflection you can start to see trends. You can start to see, well actually if I pulled back there and spent my money there, that would be more useful. It's about prioritising. So these ones haven't changed, these ones are the same. They're my bills, they're my direct debit, they come out every month. That will change going forward, as in I'll be writing down dates and things as they happen in sort of real time. Well, real time to me, but obviously it could get uploaded for you guys. But yeah, so I'm going to go through, I'm going to speed this video up, but I'm going to let you see exactly where I'm going to get these numbers from, and then I'll start to see whether there's a pattern, a trend, something I need to address. So this isn't necessarily how much I've spent, but it's how much I've actually put into that envelope this month, if you like. Okay, so let's speed this up, here we go. what I do remember is, if I go back to week 2, I got an extra £50 in earnings there, so that would have gone somewhere as well. So whether I just kept that to one side, I'm not certain off the top of my head. I'd have to have a look through. So that's where we're up to. So what it potentially is actually change, I think. So when if I had an extra 50 in, for example, the change from my other envelopes when I finished, they go into my jars. So they go into this one, and they go into my pound and £2 coin one. So that looks okay to me. I look quite happy, quite reasonable. I'm just going to prioritise what I think should be a priority. Basically, what should be the priority is this debt repayment. Now this is going to change from next month because, as I said, the Hitachi one has come on for a better deal. I'm actually paying more, but I want to pay more to get rid of it, if that makes sense. And then I've got to pay some towards these as well, so that's going to be my priority. Now ideally I would love to have more in pretty much all of these. My priorities would be my emergency, my new car, my holiday, and then saving for Holly and Alexander. So that tells me that to do that, I could do with making adjustments here in these fluid envelopes. Now, if I look at October, where's my October budget, October month, which is here. And this is where I can start to see how I can make these adjustments, and is there somewhere I can actually get some savings. So on the 6th of October, I have, oh, these are slightly misaligned, I'll have to print it again. I've got my optician's appointment, and then I've got a Halloween walk here. Now at the moment, these are my only plans for the month. I've no plans to go out, I've got no birthdays, I've got no social life, I've got nothing. And you know what? I don't mind. I've got a 1-year-old at home, and so is life, you know. So that's okay. I've got that in mind. So that tells me I don't really need to be adding very much more into this pot here at the moment. Doesn't mean I won't add any, it just means reevaluate. Travel wise, walking to there, and we're going with friends to there, so that's not a problem. I could maybe look at this one and this one then so far. Now food, £140 a month for 3 of us, I think is really good. However, I think if I plan it right, and I can, when I've done it before and I'm happy to make videos on it, I can get this down to £25 a week, taking that food budget to £100. It's a case of using your pantry, using your freezer. Mine have got plenty in it. They actually do have plenty in it. So I can pull money back from those places there. Now these are a luxury really. If I'm sensible, I can maybe hit the smaller parts of this one. At the moment that's quite rigid because I've set myself at £25 a week, and I do want to keep to that, because if I don't, I know come 2 months' time I'm going to be stuck basically. So I don't really want to hit that one, or take away from that one rather. But this one I definitely could, because it's not a priority. I'm doing okay, just something to think about. And these ones here as well, I don't really need to hit much more into them. Something to think about. Now this bit, guys, I'm actually really excited to do, because this is my newly tweaked one. But also I've got extra money this month. I've got extra money. Let me tell you why. So I've gone through all my tutoring, and basically the way I do my tutoring, I give in invoice for the month coming, so I know I'm not going to be let down at the last minute. I know exactly how much I've got that month. You know, people are not messing around and changing their mind, or they've had a rubbish day at school or work and they don't want to come. That's not my problem. This is my job basically. I learned that the hard way. So I do know how much I'm already going to get. Guys, this month for my tutoring, I have got £900 coming in, which for me is really, really good. I got another new student come in. I got a student extend the session because they want to take up guitar as well as singing lessons. So, yay, I'm really, really happy. In fact, no, I got two new students. One's just doing every other week though, but still, every little bit helps. Not only that, but you guys have been incredible. I've also had a really, really good month with my Etsy. I've got £195 come in. Now, that's my Etsy store, both of those. So I've got one little Disney store where I do prints and candles and things like that. And I've got the store that you're probably more familiar with if you're on this channel, which is my budgeting store and my envelopes. Speaking of which, oh my god, how cute. Okay, so I could not resist. I've now got Harry Potter themed. Are they not gorgeous? These are the mini ones. They do come in the full size as well. These are Ravenclaw theme and Gryffindor, but of course I do Slytherin and Hufflepuff as well. And I just thought these were really, really super cute. Lotions, potions, ball night, flying car. Obviously they're just like play on words for whatever you want to make them be. So like this would be my car savings one. Time with friends would be my time with friends one. Lotions and potions, that might be like a beauty one. I had thought room requirement would be like miscellaneous or things that you might need that you were sure you needed. Ball night could be either clothing or it could be date night, something like that. So yeah, those are now on my store. You are very welcome. I know I spoil you. Anyway, that being said, I've ummed and ahed over this and I probably still haven't decided until like when I film this on Friday. But if you've got any thoughts, please do share. If you do have something similar, please share. I really appreciate it. Should I include that as my monthly overall, or should I and the other thing was, could I get paid weekly with Etsy and it's so variable? Do I save it all up for the end of the month and then put it towards October, or should I just take it in each week and then put it into the funds, or should I just not even account for it at all and then just throw it towards one of my debts or something? What would be the most sensible thing to do? Strike that. I know what the most sensible thing to do is. What should I do? And then of course I've got my credits, which were the same as last month, 1025. So actually for this month, going forward, I've now got one. Oh wow. So if we look at September, I got 1725. And this month, 05695. So it's like nearly £300 more. And even if I didn't include that, it'd still be like £170 more or something. So that is so useful, so good. So my monthly in, I think for this month, let's put it in for this month. I'm going to see how the month goes with Etsy. It might get busier, it might get quieter, I don't know. Let's put it in for this month. Let's see if I can ship and hit away some of those debts. And that's what we're going to be starting with on Friday. I'm muddled up, Friday. And I'm going to go ahead and work out now. I need to pull that much out of the bank, basically. There or thereabouts. Ready for stuffing into my envelopes. I'm probably going to round that down to 2055 to be fair. And then I'll stuff that into the envelopes. And that'll be Friday's video for you. So yeah, thank you so much for doing this with me. I really appreciate it, and as always, love your support. This number here for my Etsy store wouldn't even be possible without you guys at all, so thank you. Really genuinely appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you on Friday. Good luck with your budgeting, guys. Bye.